Welcome to Paranormal Vision Podcast. I am Brian Elliott, your host, and this week we're looking into the true story behind The Conjuring, 1971 Perron family haunting. Overview. The Conjuring, 2013, directed by James Wan, dramatizes the real-life experiences of the Perron family in their 18th century farmhouse in Harrisville, Rhode Island. The film also features famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. But what really happened in that house? The truth, as recorded in interviews, books, and first-hand testimonies, is even more chilling than the movie. The Perron family and the house. In January 1971, Roger and Carolyn Perron, along with their 5 daughters, Andrea, Nancy, Christine, Cindy, and April, moved into a 14-room farmhouse located on Round Top Road in Harrisville. The house, known as the Arnold Estate, dated back to 1736 and was surrounded by rural farmland. Within days of moving in, the Perrons began to notice strange occurrences, sweeping cold spots, unexplained noises, and objects moving on their own. At first, these phenomena seemed benign. Doors creaked open on their own, and small items disappeared only to reappear elsewhere. But things escalated quickly. Manifestations and malevolent forces. Carolyn Perron was reportedly the first to experience direct interaction. She claimed to be physically assaulted, slapped, pushed, and even jabbed by unseen hands. The daughters experienced similar things: beds shaking at night, voices whispering from the walls, and dark apparitions lurking in corners. Each family member had their own encounters. One of the daughters said she saw a man hanging by the neck in the barn. Another spoke of a little boy who played with her toys. But the most terrifying presence was an entity the family came to know as Bathsheba. Who was Bathsheba Sherman? The Warrens believed the primary spirit tormenting the Perrons was Bathsheba Sherman, a real woman who lived on the property in the 1800s. Historical records confirm her existence. She was born Bathsheba Thayer in 1812 and married Judson Sherman. Together they had several children, though most died young. A tragedy not uncommon for the time, but still suspicious. Local legend, unconfirmed by hard evidence, claimed Bathsheba was a practicing Satanist who sacrificed an infant in a ritual and cursed the land before hanging herself in a tree behind the house. While there's no proof she committed any crimes, the myth took root. Paranormal investigators claimed her spirit remained, filled with rage and hatred, especially for the living. Enter Ed and Lorraine Warren desperate. The Perrons contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren, respected figures in paranormal investigation circles. Lorraine, a self-professed clairvoyant, claimed to immediately sense a dark, oppressive energy in the house. According to her, multiple spirits resided there, but Bathsheba was the dominant force. The Warrens attempted a séance role, not an exorcism as shown in the film. During this session, Carolyn Perron was reportedly thrown from her chair and temporarily lost consciousness. After that, the Perrons asked the Warrens not to return, not because they disbelieved them, but because the activity became worse. Aftermath and legacy. The Perron family could not financially afford to move and remained in the house for 10 years, enduring what they described as an onslaught of supernatural torment. The hauntings eventually quieted but never fully stopped. In later years, Andrea Perron, the eldest daughter, wrote a trilogy of books titled House of Darkness, House of Light, which she insists are true accounts of what her family experienced. Fact versus fiction. The film The Conjuring took creative liberties, condensing timelines, exaggerating certain phenomena, and dramatizing the Warrens' involvement. In reality, no formal exorcism was performed. Bathsheba's history remains speculative, not criminally documented. The Perrons were not Catholic, so religious rites didn't play a large role. Still, the core of the story, a family plagued by inexplicable and terrifying forces, and a historical property with a dark past, remains grounded in real testimony. Final word. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, the Perron family never wavered in their claims. They didn't seek fame or fortune, only understanding. The Warrens believed they had encountered one of the most intense hauntings of their careers. The Harrisville farmhouse still stands, now privately owned and even open for paranormal tours. And many who visit say the house is still very much alive.